Welcome back to episode 8 of Distant Nights. I know last episode was a little bit shorter than intended, but yeah, we had some real world issues, so we had to cut it short. But it's fine, because that means that this time we will be starting with a boarding action. Because, if you guys remember correctly, what happened last week was the crew chased down the Zedox after she kind of just ditched you guys. Hunting down Talari and the Zedox in hopes of capturing her, potentially. Along with whoever the hardmech AI companion is that is with her. You found that the ship owned by Jack's crew, as they're called, the Executor, have been had followed her and were engaged in combat. The Executor managed to disable the Zedox and attempted to dock. You spent the entire episode ramming the docking tube, shooting at the docking tube, and generally being a pain until you broke that docking tube. Nearly,
Yeah.
I think you did murder someone, sucked them out into space.
I think we murdered two, did we? Or was it just...
It was
We started
one
to kill
person
one.
you very nearly and the second one I think managed to pull his head back in when he got sucked out a window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You very nearly killed two people, you were... yeah. You then, as the two ships managed to finally dock together, docked alongside the Zedox and are preparing for a boarding action. So this will be fun. So,
Yeah, boy, let's go.
I think we will pretty much be jumping straight into a battle map. Which is this one. That you're not
I'm
on.
bumping some good music for this stuff. Let's go.
Oh,
Do...
let's actually put a bit of music on, shall we? Fuck it, that one there will do.
Sorry, I am just trying to bring the
Nice bit of Home of the Brave by Heroic, that will do.
map over. There we go.
Which is a song that I would imagine, out of our two viewers, none of them have heard of.
I think
I
we're
haven't
down
heard
to
of
0
these.
viewers mostly.
Exactly. Like, most people haven't heard of them for a reason.
Don't tell them that, Rick. Okay. So,
We see more than that, or could...
this... okay, so the top up here, this is a the airlock on your ship. Which is, it's actually
Were we
just...
all in the airlock, or...?
these two are the airlock. These four are the airlock on the other ship.
Which four, sorry?
The bottom four, basically. I've put you guys like this because I don't have the map of your ship on here. I do have the map of the other two
I don't
ships.
see the other four.
You're in the middle of them.
Wait, what?
Okay, so these four
Yeah.
are the airlock, are the Zedox's airlock.
Oh, right,
These
sorry,
two-
sorry, I misunderstood
yeah.
that.
There is a door right here. It's kind of hard to see. I've
Yeah, I
assumed
see
it's
it now.
open. So,
I would imagine I would be closest to that door. Just
sure.
me being the tank would be in front, just ready.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so as you creep up, you ready your weapons, and if we
Sight is on, the RGB is also on.
okay, you
Pistol drawn.
weapons ready.
Yeah.
You slide the door aside and immediately find yourself confronting a man in what you can assume to be some kind of rudimentary armour. It's a kind of plate armour that is patchy across his body. He's got a face mask of some kind on with a slightly glowing blue visor. And I believe he has an X2 laser rifle that he's got kind of slung over his shoulder while he's fiddling with the door controls, trying to open it, and there's a scythe across his back as well.
Ayo!
As he attempts to open the door, he hears the sound of the door, of the airlock door opening next to him, turns around, and at this point, I need you all to roll initiative. Let me bring up
Just
the
checking,
tracker.
is he turning around like he's ready to shoot us, or is he turning around just
It's
surprised?
no, this is going to be a surprise round, because he was not really expecting you to be there.
Is this Dex initiative?
I believe it's agility.
Agility.
2d10 plus agility, or was it one of those special rolls?
I think it's actually a D12.
It's D12.
Yes.
12.
I thought it was just a normal roll. Okay.
Here, let me bring
This is-
up. That is.
I mean, if we all just go with a d12, it's fair, is it not?
To a point.
Oh, go away,
I mean,
page plus. Right. Here, sorry, I have the wrong thing open. We are professionals, and or this is the game work in progress. Let me write.
1d12. Page 29.
Yeah, I don't have them up because I'm slow. I
I
couldn't
just
get there.
put in the player's guide.
So D12 like plus your agility, right?
Oh yeah!
Nice. Right,
Nice.
these guys have on agility of nice.
I'll be annoyed if someone beats me with that. Fuck.
I'll take that. I am going to. Let's see. This will be a. Where is it on here? It's on here somewhere. Oh, wait, is it one of the ones that we got rid of? No, it's not.
Hey. I think it's. Ow! Damn it, I hit my head. Yeah, it's gonna. Thunder thing. What do I call it?
Yeah, okay.
Thunderstorm, yeah.
That's composure. I'm gonna go with he's not surprised.
He's not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, you rolled a 15 on a composure check. But let's.
He
So,
rolled a 15. Alright.
on a composure, yeah. So you're up next with add turn. He doesn't have any of his weapons drawn or anything, so he's gonna have to do that.
Does he look like he's
Oh, he looks like he's
hostile?
trying to break through a door. And
Yeah.
as he turns towards you, he definitely reaches for his weapon.
Yeah, right. I'll step forwards.
Hold on a second, because we are in initiative. Let me add people
Oh,
to...
sorry, I thought his round was making sure you wasn't surprised or something.
That's not quite how... Surprise isn't really a...
Alright.
Yeah, I don't have all the rules down. Did I just add turn for the wrong guy? I did. Let me use my dummy up here. Can you tell that there will be more of these guys? It's almost like you're fighting a ship full of them.
I honestly can't.
Okay, so... right. His turn is going to be spent entirely on attempting to holster his... What do you call it?
Oh god, rain. That's something I haven't seen in ages.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he holsters his his rifle and draws his scythe and sort of readies it in your direction. But that will be his whole
he's
turn.
hostile.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no shit, he's trying to break down a door.
My scythe goes red and I'll start walking towards him.
Okay.
Just like,
and then I'll go
switch
to
to red. Intruder alert.
No, it going red means something. Which Tom, I think, knows.
Gonna take a guess, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So,
Is it Dex plus 5, isn't it? Plus 2, so 7. If I remember correctly.
I think so.
It's Dex plus attack, so that's 7 for me.
These guys have gnarly
14.
defense.
Fuck.
No, unfortunately, as you swing down with the scythe, he steps back, sort of bringing his own up to just block the blade out of the way, deflecting it to one side.
Yep.
Do you have extra attack?
Yes I do, but I walk. Does that not count, or?
I do not remember. I think it might do. Let me just bring up the damn rulebook. Player guide.
We remember rules so well. Like, no, totally not like we've not
Build
played
7.
it for...
Right, oh god, there's no fucking things in this yet either. Scrolls through the rules for an hour because these are definitely well written. Uh-huh. No, no, no. Where the hell are the things? Here we go, perks. In all of the right places, obviously. As we all know, this is a sensible layout for how you do this. Right, extra attack. You may make a second... yeah, okay, so...
Can I or can I not?
Technically speaking, it doesn't say. I'm gonna go with you. That would also... I'll tell you what, we'll go with that cost you bonus action. There we go.
Okay.
That's the ruling we'll use. For now.
25, that definitely fucking hits.
Yeah, that hits. As you,
Okay.
Because as he, like, still somewhat a little shocked at random people coming through the door and attacking him with no warning, he sort of deflects the first blow out of the way, but the second one sort of snakes around and slashes into him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yep. So I get to re-roll that because I've got Slicer.
Nice.
This is something that I've had for a while. I've just forgotten about.
Nice. Okay.
But, I've turned my heated blade on, so I also get to do 1d4 heat. Or fire damage, sorry. Fuck's sake!
Jesus Christ, okay.
Jesus Christ, me!
Yes, that is right, okay. Now, hit. Okay, so you do 3 points of damage. Let me just check, like, another one on the map. Okay, cool, they're not all linked. Good. That's an issue I've had far too many times.
Was slicing and then one of fire.
Yeah, it doesn't appear that he's resistant to any of those, as you see it slicing into him. It kind of just cuts him across the chest, and you see the edges of the wound beginning to sort of cauterize themselves a bit. But it doesn't appear to have done too much damage. I think that's you. So, Johnny, 'tis thy turn. You are muted, I think.
Hello.
Hi.
In fact,
No.
use it.
My PC blue screened.
Yep.
Okay, that's quick.
Okay.
No, I've just went onto my laptop. So
Okay,
Cool.
fair enough.
He'll be with us shortly. Okay, Johnny, yes, you're up.
I'm gonna use my pistol to try and duck at this guy.
Okay.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Are there any short-range modifiers on the X1? I don't think so. Are there?
X1. I do not think so.
Okay, then it's just a +2 sidearm and a +5 because I'm actually good at aiming.
Nice. High short. No, there shouldn't be. 18, that's an anti-critical. Ooh. Unfortunately, as you fire off, your shots appear to hit some of the armor and are deflected by it. No damage.
Christ alive.
It's turning back on now. Yes.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me.
It's like, what the fuck?
High. Oh, high short has a short range modifier of +1.
Oh, sweet.
So that makes
Does
it
a 20 hit? No, a 19. Does
a
that
19.
hit?
No, unfortunately, it still doesn't hit.
19 doesn't hit. Oh fuck. Right.
Yeah. No. Okay. Charlissandra is... Hello, Rick. You there? Hey, guys. He's gone.
Yeah, sorry, my mic was acting up.
Oh,
And I
sure.
was just filling a water bottle.
Sure. Yeah, you're up.
I can pass through them, right? I guess. Like,
Yeah, you can go through friendlies. And it's not difficult terrain like it is in D&D. You
Okay.
can just go through them.
Oh, there it is. Looking at all the tabs from my shark city. Let's see. I had my my laser sword +2 attack 1d6. Attack with my sword was agility, dexterity, right?
It's Dex or agility.
Dex.
Dex.
I
Yes.
know that.
I removed all the agility weapons and made them Dex, so yes, it's Dex. Because defense is based on agility. Ooh.
Okay. Never mind.
That is
Let me
a...
just remember the Wi-Fi password.
Unfortunately, that is a
Oh
painfully
yeah,
low
of course
roll.
I do have extra attack.
So yeah, you can use your bonus action to take a second attack then.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Unfortunately, as both attacks as you slash out, he manages to block the attacks with his scythe. Kind of as he dodges out of the way from Johnny's shot. Ooh, you guys have... Oh right, Lexie took 1 point of damage somewhere?
Yes, I took 1 point of damage last session because I changed that because I did something stupid.
Yes, I
Oh
think you
yeah, I
did.
remember what it was. I punched myself.
I mean,
That was it, yeah.
What session aren't you doing something stupid?
Ooh,
This was something extremely stupid just to try and make myself look like I've been beaten up by the police.
yeah, he's got a point.
Or,
Right.
like, that was something extremely stupid rather than just normal stupid.
Yep.
Okay, this guy... So, with his scythe drawn, he's going to attempt to swing at Lexie. Roll
No. Not even close.
an 18. Fail horrifically, yeah. As he swings out with his scythe, it sort of dents into the floor a bit, and he draws it out again. Yeah, that's... No, there's nothing else he can do, so he is just gonna pretty much stay there.
Okay. First attack. No.
Nope.
Second attack.
Guys, come on. Roll good. Yeah, as both of your attacks slash out towards him, he manages to deflect both of them with... Shing, shing, with
the AC.
No fun there.
I know what the
He's
AC
just
is.
going to be hitting. He's not even going to try and hit me eventually. Like,
As he slashes into... he attempts to slash out at you. And there's this sort of clashing of blades of the two of you scything into each other. I don't know what the technical term for murdering people with a scythe is.
slashing.
Cosplaying as the Grim Reaper?
Oh,
Johnny, you're
but
up.
I am the Grim Reaper.
Well, I'm gonna try and give it another shot, won't I?
Go for it then.
So plus 9 apparently to pull. No, plus 8 apparently to pull these off.
You can also take an aim. If you're not moving or anything.
Oh, I can. I might as well. Plus 9 it is then. So I can only shoot once. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Unfortunately, you guys don't seem to be able to roll above a 5 on both die today. As you... Yeah. Again, as you fire off your pistol, shot goes wide. As he and Lexie are sort of dashing around. You can't really get a good aim on him. Charlissandra, you're up.
Okay, let's do a retry on this. Aha!
That hits.
1d6 damage.
Do you have Slicer 1?
You fucking kidding? Yes.
I believe Slicer 1 lets you reroll.
It's only once, but yes.
Yes, you can reroll a 1 once.
Good.
Just don't do it right. Oh, you're better than me.
Oh,
This is insane.
you guys,
Are you fucking kidding me?
what is your dice today, guys? Like, seriously.
Just
As
2 seconds. I'm not almost tempted to go get my real dice in a moment.
Oh, I got my real dice here. Let's see. But oh yeah, I do have 2d10.
Tom, do you accept real dice rolls if we're honest?
No, because I don't know if you're honest. I do
Alright.
trust you, but like, use the roll 20.
Also, the
It
people
sound like you're
watching
distrusted.
can't see what we're doing.
Yes, but we can say that. And also, Tom,
Yes.
roll 20 fucking hates us today.
It's okay, just change your dice color. So, as you
That
slash
really
out...
helped.
It does, actually. As you slash out Charlissandra, you manage to flip the sort of sword around in one hand, stabbing it into his back. But as he
When
does...
I roll a real dice, I got a 10 and an 8.
Oh my god. As he does so,
Yes.
he dodges back, dodges sort of forwards just as you stab into him, and it kind of just grazes across the side. You see it sort of draw some blood, but it's not a particularly deep cut.
It might be because I'm using dice from the critter collection.
Oh my god. You're just critting with those crit dice.
Yeah.
A LeMayo. Right. Yeah, this guy then pulls up his scythe and he's going to attempt to slash out at Lexie again.
No.
No. Again, as the two of you sort
I
of...
just remembered all my defences. Yeah, not even fucking close.
It's like 27 or something retarded.
Yeah, it's 27.
As the two of you dance, he manages to sort of clink into your heavy armour. It doesn't manage to do too much. Lexie, you're up.
First one. No.
No.
Second one. Come on. Roll above a 15. Yay!
That'll do it. That'll do, Piggy. That's a double 9.
That's the second
9,
time
9.
we got that.
Yeah. What, today?
Yeet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, that's the other one that hit.
Yeet.
Yeah.
1d6 plus... Sorry, not 2, 1. That's a nice roll.
Ooh. As you get a...
And 2 points of fire as well.
Nice. As you take a pretty hefty chunk out of this guy.
Where do you get a +1 from on
Plus 1
damage?
is my scythe. I've got a really nice scythe.
Yeah.
I bought a Nightmare, so I bought... Sorry, a Reaper. I bought the best one. And then the +4, or plus 1d4, is my scythe has got something special on it. That was one of my edits on it. But it only lasts 3 turns and then I need to turn it off. Sorry, not 10 turns and then I need to turn it off.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, as you slash out into him, this time you hit him good in the leg. You carve like a section of the side of his leg just off. And you see him like... and just sort of down onto one knee, pulling himself back up on his scythe. He's looking pretty hurt, as in below half hit points. Johnny.
Is that stun?
No, that's hit
or-
points.
Hit points? We've got him onto hit points already.
No, he's below half hit points.
Was this the guy who was sucked out of the airlock then?
Oh, yes, now I remember why that might be true.
Because hit points is... You don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that last one overflowed into his hit points quite nicely. Johnny.
I was trying to work out why he was on hit points, to be honest.
Are you sure an aim action is a thing? Because I can't find it anywhere. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Yes, it
That
is.
means I should have a +10 because I gain a +1 from single shots.
Of course you do, yeah. I'm going to be simplifying
You're
weapon
good at
rules,
this
so it's
game.
okay.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll me some
Someone else
damage.
can hit.
As he ducks down,
There
3
we go.
damage. Yeah, okay, how do you want to do this?
I believe that's actually... Is that a +1? Either. Oh, is he dead either way?
Oh, he's down.
I would like to cauterize the inside of his brains.
Okay. So, as he sort of drops down to one knee, you just level the shot, fire it straight through that visor, which sort of cracks and shatters. And you see the face of, kind of a haggard face of a Terran man before it begins melting away. And you, yeah, and there's sort of splatter of blood and brains as it begins to boil and burn inside his skull before it drops to the ground dead. Very dead.
I do the thing where I like just retract the pistol, turn around my finger a little bit, grab it, back in the holster.
And none of us see it.
Show off.
You show off somewhat. Okay.
And no one sees it. But anyway,
This will take us out of combat time for a moment.
can I try and open this door, please?
Okay, yes, you... There...
Let's
Okay,
scan this quickly using my wee line of sight that I could get by doing this.
stop yourself.
Sorry.
Would this-
There's just crates in there, but anyway. Right, where would be the actual main sort of entrance thing, or where would the crew be for this ship?
Where's the other airlock? Let's ask us that first.
Yeah.
Is that the other airlock on the other end of the hall?
It might be, yeah. Looks like it.
Is it closed?
Yeah, it is.
Is there a ship
locked?
on the other side?
You can't see through it, but
Alright.
it looks like an airlock door. It's got the airlock door features to it. You can't see through it, but that is the one that, yeah, that would be the one that was the thing he's docked to.
Charlissandra, take point. We need to close that thing.
I was just
The
gonna...
airlock door?
Yeah.
It's already closed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but also locked. We need to at least check it.
Okay. That's oh god.
Tom, what
Guys.
does armor penetration do again?
That goes through...
Can I
Armor.
stealth? Can I stealth? Can I stealth?
Oh,
think that's
a
there's
bit
a
late.
corridor. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit late.
Don't you move back, you coward?
I didn't notice that there was a corridor there. I was like, but coming up, I would imagine a wood. At that point, I would probably stop a bit and try and discuss what we're going to do.
As
It
you
wasn't
round the
quite
corner,
obvious as we were walking down. Sorry.
Charlissandra, what's your passive stealth?
How do I
Stealth
do
modifier
that?
plus 10.
What's your stealth modifier?
15.
Okay, that's fine. As I think that beats the passive perception. It should do. Yes, it does. As
Nice.
as you walk around, you just sort of put a hand out and step back, peek around the corner. It appears that there's the three of them. They are walking forward, like away from you. They don't appear to have noticed you.
Okay.
Bring them over here.
I just like sign to them like hold on a sec. Now I wanna go stealth.
Okay, roll
I
stealth.
message you saying try and get them over here because I can't sneak up on them. There's not a fucking chance that I'm getting anywhere near.
You don't know what he said. Okay, 16.
I show my data slate with it on it then.
16. What did you say?
He didn't tell you they were there. He just sort of
Oh,
motioned for
that's
hold on.
That's an anti-crit.
Alright.
She. Yeah, an anti-crit. 16. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I should probably roll their perception secretly.
You bugger.
Actually, no, it's their passive, isn't it?
Would it be?
Yeah, because they're
Unless
not.
you're actively looking out, yeah.
They're not actively looking for him.
Ah, nice, awesome.
Um,
So, can I move like all the way up to this guy then?
Yeah, you can certainly try. What are you trying to do?
I wanna get up behind him and then just slice my sword to his chest.
You want
Like
to?
just
do a
take
takedown.
it down.
Okay.
Assassinate.
Yes, there is a takedown thing, and I think you have a feature that lets you reroll, make them reroll their save. Yeah, nice.
Assassinate.
Okay. So
Even-
that's one
By
stealth
the
check.
way, while he's going over there, can I sort of set up one of my data slates or something just to look round the corner?
How many?
Well, I'm not looking round the
stealths?
corner, but sort of.
You can turn the front camera on and stick it around the corner and kind of look in it if that's what you want.
Yeah,
How many
pretty
stealth?
much. Just so I
Stealth
can-
rolls?
Sure, that works. You need to roll 3, so roll me 2 more. 2 more stealth checks.
I'm gonna
Yep.
stick myself there so I can see. Then is that fine or?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, just so I can see what my camera would see.
That would be when you're literally right behind them, Charlissandra. As you raise your sword to just stick it into him, he's going to have to roll against that. I will roll real dice so that you know or not.
Damn it.
Because I am that guy. Okay. So,
What do I roll?
you don't roll, they do, and I need to find the rules on this takedown. Okay, here we go. It is what is becoming endurance. It's not currently endurance. They roll. So, proficiency. No, it's a. Oh Jesus Christ! It's a save, so it's flat because they have +2 to con. 12. Okay, that would do. Let me see.
The lower it is, the more damage it will do, right?
Yes, a 12 would do their your weapon's maximum damage.
6.
You can force them to
Okay.
re-roll if you want, but you will have to take the new roll.
Odds-wise, it is better to re-roll possibly, but
A 3 and a
Practice.
9.
It's a good roll.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, let him reroll.
Okay.
Yes!
Fuck.
Yes!
That's not good.
Yes!
I saw the 10. I was getting so
Ooh.
bad. But, oh!
Okay, so
How many damage
Charlissandra,
does this do?
it doesn't do damage. As you walk up behind him, you just swing out with your sword. Do you want to kill him or do you want to leave him alive? Because he's reduced to 0 hit points.
Kill.
Okay. You swing
Can
out.
can I be stealthy so that they don't know?
Yeah. It was a group stealth check because only if one of them had heard you, it would have alerted the other one. So the others haven't noticed you. So as you basically you bring it in front of him and just slit his throat, and you just and catch him before, and then just gently lower him to the floor. Down.
Imagine
He's
I've
gone.
recorded this.
Just like,
I record this and just send it
it's
to
okay, it's okay.
I've recorded this just from my camera and just send it to Johnny.
Sure.
Just so we can see how quickly he did it.
It's a pretty grainy, not the best footage. These guys.
Surely at that point that fucking data slate's got 4K already.
I mean, yeah, there is currently a bunch of interference, deliberately being thrust through everything at the moment.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best angle, it's not the best lighting, it's not the best, like-
Does it look like pretty much all the Bigfoot videos?
pretty, kind of, but also, like, it's you know, you can tell what's going on, somebody just got bloody murdered. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then I want to move to the next one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, then. As
One.
these two appear, get up to the door and they start, like, working.
21.
That works, okay. Let me just check out. Which one are you going for? The top one or the bottom one?
Where are they looking?
They're looking at the door. They're trying to figure out how to open this door.
Both. Okay. Top one then.
Okay.
Just quickly, how
No,
hard...
bottom one. Bottom.
Okay.
Let me do the bottom.
Okay.
Got a better feeling about that one.
Roll another stealth check.
How hard would it be to sneak up that direction slightly? Would it be again a roll to do that?
Yes, it's a stealth check against their passive stealth.
Fuck. Never mind
It's
then.
the last one in the takedown they have to roll against. So,
Not a chance, I've got a -3. And what is it about the airlock Gav, sorry? Or Johnny?
is probably muted because Johnny.
Yep.
If you could lock that would be
There we go.
splendid.
Oh, there he is.
Lock it. Alright.
Right,
I
Charlissandra.
can't. Then I need to roll a stealth roll. So until this is all done, either way, I'm doing nothing.
You
Okay.
roll me another stealth.
Another stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
It is 3, isn't it?
23.
Oh my,
Ah.
25.
Not a fucking chance.
25. Yeah.
25. Okay. You're going for the bottom one, you say?
Yep.
Okay, you get up to here. You have one more check to roll. This time they'll have to roll against it.
I ready my sniper rifle. Actually, how many munitions is that?
Ooh, that doesn't be their passive. Let's see how they roll. Where's my other d10?
I'd say they're busy with that, so they weren't paying attention.
Oh no, that's still pistol range.
I ready my pistol.
What is that? That is
So do
that,
I.
plus that. That is...
So get ready.
Son of a... Literally one below.
You just failed.
No.
One below.
Nice takedown time.
Okay.
In fact, I'll ready my rifle.
I've rolled a 3 and a 4. Why? 3. Okay. So, you take down... Gonna do a takedown on this one?
Yes.
Okay. This will alert the one next to him. You won't be able to take him down as
Yeah,
well.
I imagined.
Can-
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we fire at the same time? We're watching this happen.
Yes, I would say you can.
Wait.
As he does it, can I just
7.
sprint forward then?
I'd say you'd have to do it after the takedown, or it would alert Charlissandra, especially with sprinting, alert the person's taken down. So effectively,
Alright.
that you can fire a weapon at it, and then we'll go into initiative.
Alright, yeah, I'll fire
But
away.
it will. Yeah, the one next to him will. This would effectively be the surprise round, and if you were to move, it would stop the surprise round.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, so a 7 is double your weapon's max damage. You can force him to reroll if you want.
What did he roll? 5 and a 2.
On average, you're going to get more. On
Yes.
average, it's 10.
Yeah.
Let's. I'll keep this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's
So
your
that's 12 damage.
12 damage? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Straight through his stun. He is down to not very many hit points. As you slash out, just stabbing it through his back, and as you draw it back, you didn't quite get him in the spinal cord. It's what you were going for. And there's this massive hole, and it's just, and he starts trying to draw his weapon. Johnny, you said you wanted to fire at the same time.
Yes, I am gonna fire at the other guy, however.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
That's 31 meters. That's at long range, isn't it?
For a... Yeah, that should be.
For a pistol. Yeah, the range is 60 meters.
Whenever that
is
guy
a
turns around,
That is a
I just
-1.
want to have a massive grin on my
Oh
What's
my
the
God.
range, sorry?
the range on the X1 laser pistol is 60 meters.
Yeah, so
And
that
it's
would be
30
long,
meters.
long range for 31. That's long range.
Yeah, that puts me at a -1 total. Plus
Do.
So and a +7 to hit.
Would
Why?
it make
No,
any
plus
difference
8.
between a T6 and a T4, T5? T6 is 50 meters, T5's 40. Would one be easier to hit?
No. Long range for a pistol is high shot. You'd be at disadvantage, Gav. You don't have a
Oh,
negative.
for the love of...
It's not a negative, it's just disadvantage.
What about
Still
a
a
rifle?
+10 to hit.
But you...
What's
The...
rifle?
It depends on the range class of your weapon.
What is the T6's rifle?
Let me find it.
Low,
No,
medium?
that's a miss.
19 and an 11. Hang on, let me check a thing. Because this counts as a surprise round, so they don't add their agility to defense. So they are unaware. Which would make it... that. They've got 5 in armor, so... no, unfortunately, yeah. That is a critical fail, actually, so you miss anyway.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Holy shit!
Jesus!
Yeah,
Holy.
that is a critical fail you have right there, my friend, as you fire off your weapon. And to no avail, firing up into the corridor, missing horrifically, as your shot misses by about 3 meters as it hits the ceiling of the corridor.
At least it didn't hit me.
Yeah, that's... It was a T6 you were looking at?
T6 is a low,
No.
medium.
A low, medium, or low
Range
short.
50.
Okay, then we go back up to this table. I like this weapon system. It needs to be not so complicated, and or work on this.
Yeah.
That would be a -1 then.
Either that
No, a
-1.
-2, sorry. For long range.
versus the
The-
T5, which
Which
would
is
be
low
disadvantage.
short, so disadvantage, yeah.
Fuck it, I'll do it that way. So, I'll use the T6, so
Sure.
1... So just get a +4. 15? 21?
That'll do it. That would do it if he had his modifier. I assume you're shooting at the same one. Top one.
I'm tempted to... I would shoot at the top one, but be ready to shoot the bottom one if he wasn't completed, but...
It happens at the
depends
same
how you want
time.
to roll that. So if it happens at the same time, we would have been aiming at the top one.
Alright, top one it is then. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I would have given you all 3 aim actions on there because there was enough time. But, yeah. So, yes, that would hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
2.5.
3 damage, nice. Yeah, these
And
guys
then
don't
I
really suck.
immediately jump into a run.
Of course. Okay, so with that, as Johnny's shot misses, slamming into the ceiling, and your shot your bolt of plasma just sort of arcs across, kind of hitting him square in the back and dissipating mostly over the sort of plated armor, but also burning into his flesh somewhat.
Also, this is just for my note checking. How long is passed for my scythe?
Oh god, okay.
I can turn that off, so I would have turned that off.
Yeah, sure, yeah, you can turn it on and off. Yes. You only have to have it active for the times you're using it, basically.
Yeah.
And the other one, you can choose to activate it once you hit the shark thing. Okay, so... Roll initiative.
Can I not keep my initiative from before?
Roll again. Ooh. Oh my god, these guys.
Can I reroll?
Unfortunately not.
Fuck. Are you sure I can't keep it from last time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Johnny, that is
Are you
not
sure I can't
initiative.
reroll?
Then what is it?
D12.
Oh, fantastic, for fuck's sake.
14. Horrific. Lexie got... Oh my god, you two act on the same time, and 13. Okay.
Sorry, a bit of my data might have been corrupted, so it's fun. My
Oh.
weapons are gone, so I need to re-deal with that.
Ooh, lovely.
But yeah, whenever that guy turns around, I just want to look at him with a massive grin.
Yeah, he is currently turning around, as it is his turn. I should roll for the other one, actually, shouldn't I? Let me... I've done this completely wrong. Hang on a second. Right click, add turn, 14. What's the other one get? Some bonus. Jesus Christ, even higher. Maybe I shouldn't roll for them. Okay.
Okay then.
So, it's actually the top one that will go first. As he turns towards you, and he's going to make an unarmed attack, because...
Probably sees his dead friend.
Yeah. Well, it's more he turns towards you, he sees you with a blood-covered sword, and his friend, whose chest just sort of erupted a sword, and then it vanished. As he turns towards you, without a weapon in his hand, he is just going to attempt to punch at you. Let me see, what would that be? That is a strength attack. Where is his strength? Oh, that's horrific. Okay. He is not proficient or anything, so it is just plus that. Yeah, for unarmed, you literally just roll your strength. I'm gonna guess an 8
That
doesn't hit.
me.
Yeah, okay. As he swings out and attempts to sort of punch at you in reaction, and then kind of stepping back, pulls out his scythe. That's his turn. The other guy, who
As
is...
unarmed, I don't think it is physically possible for him to hit.
Probably not. The other guy,
Yeah.
also...
Roll is 26. Jeez.
Let's see. This one turns around, looks up at you. You can't see his face because, again, that same mask, which appears to be the only thing that's uniform across these guys. And as he sort of fumbles to pull out a scythe, and he's going to make an attack at you with it. Which is just plus that. Jesus Christ.
That doesn't hit me.
Yeah. And as he slices out at you, it's easy to just kind of deflect it away with the dagger you're holding in one hand. And it's quite clear that the wound that you just fucking put in him is not doing him a good.
Not doing him a good.
He had a +8 on that attack, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they've got with their scythe.
I only get
How
like
the
a
fuck did he get
+7.
+8?
I only get a +7.
They're using a kind of homemade scythe that they use. It's a hard crystal shattering scythe, which means
So
that
is it better than mine?
kind of it's disposable. It can basically it's designed to break, so it's very sharp, very dangerous. But once it breaks, after a few hits, it just becomes useless, becomes a stick.
Oh, okay. versus mine.
Yes. Okay, Johnny, you're up.
Is it Johnny or is it me?
Well,
Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm talking about me and
Yes.
Charlissandra.
surprise, surprise, I'm gonna move up my filter
I mean-
meters.
That's for us to decide, I think.
You do have a sniper rifle, I believe.
Yeah, what's this? That sniper rifle's not gonna work at 30 meters.
Yeah, it might not, yeah.
You were using it in melee before, so who knows?
Yeah, and it was nerfed. Was it nerfed since then? I don't know. I am gonna do me a shooty shoot.
Yeah, actually, you'd be at a, like a -3.
This time at +0.
What sniper do you have? It's T7, yeah?
X, the laser rifle.
Oh, it's the
No,
X3.
I've got the
T7 or
the laser
X3?
one. X3.
Ah, okay. X3.
High long.
High long. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
no. That would be -3.
Minus
Um,
3.
that
Hmm.
you?
The only -3. Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not disadvantaged till melee.
So 1 from single shot, 5 from aim, 2 from weapon +8. Does a 20 hit the top guy?
A 20 just hits. It's your shot this time. Just sort of clips across the edge of his armor. Go ahead and roll me some damage. This is your... What weapon is this? Ooh, 1 damage.
Guess. This is the pistol.
The pistol. Is that X3? X2? X1?
X1.
It'll be the laser one.
X1,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. As your shot just kind of clips into the side of his armor, you see it burn away at a section of the armor and some of the flesh underneath. Not doing too much damage, but you definitely hit him. Okay, Lewis and Charlissandra, Lexie and Charlissandra, you two go at the same time.
Right.
Mhm.
Can I? So my base movement's 10, so I'll move to there, and then can I sprint?
Oh god, sprint is, I think you have to take like a run action, and then there's a whole thing about it. Let me fucking find the section.
Page 29.
Page 29, yes, movement. Sprint is a complex action, so it's both your actions. Oh, okay, yeah, no. That's why it changed. So, yes, you can run up to 4d12 meters. And you can take a stress to add 2 more d12 to that.
Do I want to take a stress?
Theoretically,
I'm on
you can
0.
run up to 72 meters in a single turn. But the chance of rolling a 70 or above is less than 0.001, so... yeah. 0.001%.
Fuck it, I'm taking a stress. 28, so I'll do another 18 meters.
Yeah.
I am screaming at them.
Okay.
Just
As you
sort of,
do.
just sort of one of those things. Just safe in one hand,
Cease thyself.
screaming. Just
Slice alive.
trying to be as big as possible. One of those things of they were going, oh shit!
Yeah, okay.
Like, deliberately standing on their friend's body just to see it crush below me.
Go ahead and, just out of interest, roll an intimidation check.
Oh god, this is going to come out completely wrong. -3. Do you get advantage?
Nope.
Because of how far I've moved? Yay!
Never mind.
They're not scared! They're laughing!
They are pirates. They might have seen berserkers before. They might even know some, on first name basis. You are not scaring these people, as you charge forwards, hollering. Charlissandra, what do you want to do?
Okay, if I make 2 attacks, I can't make an intimidation, I guess.
One and hit the other.
Yeah, I'd say not really.
Okay. At least I'm gonna do at least 1 attack already. 19.
Unfortunately, as you slice out at him, he manages to sort of duck to one side. Just misses. That also just misses as you slice out at him. He's sort of desperately trying to fend you off, making no move to be aggressive, just trying to get away.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, that brings it round to the Merc's turn. This one is going to step forward, bringing up his scythe, and not knowing any better, he is going to attempt to attack at Lexie.
Oh.
23. Yeah, as it slices out into you, you see the slice sort of chip slightly as it smashes into your armor.
Close but no cigar.
I mean, that's the closest anyone's got from their side so far, but no.
Yeah. Oh my god, they literally have to crit. To get a super crit. Yeah, they have to get a super critical if your AC is 27.
No, they can get the +2, remember.
But they also have to get, they'd have to get +4 on that. Those were both 9s, so... Oh no, that's
So
a 6 and a
that's
9. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
I think I worked it out, it's something like 5 or 10% chance.
Yeah, it's not much. As
It's not much, but that's sort of the point of me.
Yeah. It's okay, I'll just throw grenades at you next time. Okay, the one that you are facing off against, Charlissandra, is... Yeah, I think he's just going to disengage and run, because he's kind of spook.
Where can he run past?
He can't run past you, he goes up that ways.
Oh, right.
Running away. Because his base movement is 10 as well, because he's Terran. Hey, that changes in the new update.
Is it? Oh, good.
Yes, certain races get different movement bonuses. Johnny, you're up.
Gonna move up another 10 meters.
Actually, he only...
And I'm gonna try and fire at the bastards.
Okay, take your shot.
And I do believe I'm in the short range, am I not?
10 meters. If your range is... Yes, you would
60
be.
meters, 1/4, yes I am. +10 it is, let's go. Nice.
Okay. Roll me some damage then.
1.5.
2 damage. As, yeah, again, your shot sort of smashes into him. He appears to be unhappy with the being shot at. As it sort of clips across his armor. Just kind of burning away sections of it. And beginning to sort of fry him a bit underneath. Lexie and Charlissandra, you're both up.
First hit. No.
No.
Second hit. I would have turned my heat on, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it was a free action to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
1d6 + 1, I believe it is. 4,
4 plus...
1. I can't re-roll that one.
No, you can't. That's not... Yeah. So, as you, you slice down into him, you manage to begin sort of carving it into this guy's chest, and you see that the burn sort of, kind of half cauterize the wound, but do a sort of terrible job at it as it kind of melts some of his armor into him.
Aye.
Nice.
You think you might have got through his stun there? Charlissandra,
Don't worry.
you're up.
I'm still keeping my heavy hitter here.
Don't they have,
Oh.
like... I'm sure...
I can't wait till I get to have that one. Let's put it this way. Do you know how Charlissandra can just instantly kill people?
Yeah.
I might be able to do that too.
Oh god.
Theoretically, yeah, you can, because you can do a takedown with any melee weapon.
I can too. But I mean not by doing that.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Someone's getting nerfed.
oh fuck, hang on a second. I just remembered.
It's a one-use thing.
I just found a rule that I forgot to do. I will say the other guy passed his saves for the sake of
Oh, yeah,
convenience.
by the way, don't they get attack of opportunity or something, or is it that a thing?
He disengaged.
Oh,
There is,
oh.
however, when you hit 0 stun, which I forgot to do, and so I'll roll it now. If he doesn't, he won't get I will retcon his getting away. But if you fail the save, you fall unconscious.
Oh.
You do?
Yes, I forgot about that. When you hit 0 stun, you've got a DC 12 con save, or fall unconscious. Which I completely forgot about, and I apologise for that. Yeah, both of these guys have failed their saves. Let's...
So both are just on. Oh.
Yeah, as you slash into them, it appears that you've dealt enough damage that the two of them just sort of fall over.
Okay.
Okay, I want to tie my guy up then.
The one that you stabbed through the chest with a sword.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So...
Yeah, I'll tie this guy up as well.
Okay.
In fact, no, I'll just put my scythe through his head.
Okay. There is an execute thing. What's the max damage on your weapon? It's more than 4, right?
It's 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. He's not surviving that.
I don't know if the rule's actually in there yet, but it's what I've always used, is if you execute someone, you auto-hit and just deal... They're unconscious, you auto-hit and deal max damage.
Makes sense. Right,
Yeah,
can
okay.
I do my same trick to look round this corner with my data slate?
Sure. Take a peek.
Yep.
It's corridor.
And then I'll step back a bit, give it to Charlissandra, and tell her to slowly go through and see what she can see.
Okay.
And while she does, that airlock will be fine, hopefully. Do you think?
Can I then just speak here? Oh yeah.
Who knows?
I wanna actively stealth. Can I do that?
Yep, you absolutely can. Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
I'm going to be streaming what the
There we
camera's
go.
seeing to myself, to my screen, so I see as well.
Oh, you gave it to
What's this
Charlissandra?
here?
Yeah, I gave one to Charlissandra so she can look round the corners first.
Sure. It looks like that's a door.
Okay,
Okay.
then I just want to check up here.
It appears to be a corridor with a series of doors off it and one at the end.
Okay. I just sign over to them. It's clear.
Where would the brig be?
The brig or the bridge?
Bridge, same thing.
Very different
No,
things.
no, the brig is the prison.
Oh, so it is. Where's the bridge? Would we know in this?
You wouldn't know. You
Yarr,
don't know
take
the
him
layout of
to
the
the
ship.
brig.
We know the direction though, surely.
Not really.
I-
Bridges don't have windows
wanna
on
go-
them.
Yeah,
Can I
but
check
normally
this
the front
door?
aren't they, or...
What
What?
kind of door?
No,
is
they
this?
wouldn't be. They'd be buried deeper than the middle of the ship.
By the way,
Alright.
what was this door that they were checking out actually?
You can certainly try and get in if you can.
Can I try? I didn't remake my data slate, attacking data slate. I'll check theirs. Them. They were trying to get in somehow. How were they trying to get
They
in?
don't have a data slate. You do see they appear to have managed to pull a panel off the wall and be
Yeah.
pulling on wires and trying to pull wires out of it.
Can I just quickly rewire it so I can get in?
You can certainly try, because the locks on this are pretty basic. Go ahead and roll a technology roll, just flat.
Plus starships?
No,
They're not. do I get
it's not
advantage?
using Starship system, so just go ahead
By
and...
the way,
I know that, but I do this sort of as a job, if that makes sense.
No, this, you engineer starships. This is not
By the way-
using a starship system, this is using a
What?
specifically non-starship locking
Alright,
mechanism on
where's
this
the
door.
advantage?
where's Lexie? I don't see her token anymore.
She's there.
Uh-huh.
A 10. Yeah, it's not too difficult. It appears, from what you can tell, to be some kind of civilian building type locking mechanism. Not something you're used to. You do manage
Oh,
to
okay.
sort of crack it open, though. Yeah, it's why you don't get your starships bonus.
Damn. Oh, I'll crack it open.
You crack it open. It appears to be some kind of storage room. The number of crates.
I have a quick rummage through and see what there is.
Okay. It appears to be an armory.
Oh,
Anything interesting?
A few things. You can see some basic sort of sets of armor in all 4 different sizes. Hence 4 chests.
Anything that's better than what Charizandra's using or Johnny's using at the moment?
Hold on a sec, guys.
probably because I'm not using any. I think.
Do you have any light armor feats?
I got medium armor feats.
Oh, Tom's fucked off. Right. Medium armor doesn't affect stealth, so if there's any medium armor, I'll hand that to you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll also... What are we on the lookout? Any good pistols or anything?
Oh god, I totally forgot. I got a set of JV and Jenga.
Oh, so you fucking do.
I'm gonna have to play that with you someday.
Right,
Just whenever you text someone Jenga, I just sit down, get out the Jenga set, and start playing.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry
Right.
about that. What armor are you guys wearing?
I'm
Nothing.
wearing medium. Is there any
Yeah,
heavy?
you're fair. There isn't any heavy. There is light armor. It's light armor. Basically, there is full set of light armor for all of the races. 2 full sets for each race.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah, if you
don't-
guys need light armor,
Bother.
this is a good place. There is-
Charlissandra, can you use light armor, or can Johnny use
I only have the medium armor skill. I don't know about light armor, how that works.
It's the same thing. It's just cheaper.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, all 3 of you. Can you just roll me some? Let's see. What would this be? This would be it would be social knowledge, I guess.
What for?
Just looking at this thing. Just roll me a social knowledge.
Oh shit, we don't want to take this because, yeah, this will be the vampires. So,
Not what you're rolling for.
-3.
Nope. And Johnny, are you like muted or something?
I am, but I wasn't exactly saying much.
Stop being muted, Gav. -3, -3, -4. No, okay. From what you can tell, it appears to be some kind of alliance uniform. It's best,
Oh,
best you
okay.
get.
Lexie,
This is military. Alliance military.
Right, let's
Lexie.
leave it and we'll come back later. Yep.
can you reach into the our ship's comms from that data slate of yours?
Yeah, I reach into my the comms.
Yeah.
I
Can you try and
obviously can, but yeah.
Can you try and hail the bridge?
I try and hail the bridge.
Okay, what do you say?
What am I to say, in fact? Genuinely, I don't know why I'm doing this.
We're inside, took out 3 enemies, one's unconscious.
4.
4.
Taking out 4 enemies, got here. Where the fuck is the bridge so we can come and protect you?
You get a singular reply. Yes, it would be that kind of same automated sounding voice, although this time appears to not be an automated message. We do not require assistance at the bridge. You ought board the enemy ship.
Board the enemy ship. Okay. Let's fucking go to the enemy ship.
If the boarding yeah, you'll then get a few moments pause, and then the second message comes through.
How are there's
If the boarding party has been dispatched, the enemy ship will undock and destroy us from orbit.
ask them if they have anything on the sensors. Let's go.
Yeah.
Internal sensors.
Anything on internal sensors, thing?
We are reading a singular life form, fading fast.
Oh, yeah.
Outside the armory.
alright.
The fully unconscious one.
As I walk out, I'll just shoot him.
Okay.
Just fuck him. I'll get another prisoner.
You appear to have dispatched the singular survivor. For the
Right,
record, in that
yeah.
chest, there appears to be a, what is it called? Let me look it up. There is a single weapon. Why is my list so long? It is an X4 beamer.
I'm taking that. Don't know what it is, but I'm taking
It's the-
that.
That is
BMW, a
Support
beamer.
weapon.
that is a support weapon. It's a low medium range. It
Is that
eats
what we've got on our ship?
no. You've an
Is that
X-ray
what we
laser
should have
sniper.
on our ship?
What it does
Yeah,
basically is it eats through energy crystals, and it is the only weapon so far that has the beam thing, which means that you actually get, basically if you keep it on one target, you get a progressively increased bonus to hit them.
Okay. No one can use support, can they?
Oh, hang on.
Right.
Sorry,
No.
there would also be 2 flashbangs in there.
I'll take them as well.
Labang.
In fact, I'll give one to Charlissandra and I'll take the other.
Sure.
Because we're the ones that are going to use them.
Basically, they do
Only.
stun-only damage. And, hey, they do stun damage. So, you guys make your way to the airlock. What do you do?
I just whisper over to them, if you could get the door open, let me go first. Might be able to take some out.
Yeah, I opened the door for him.
Be quick about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't grab this thing. Whatever. There we go. You open the door.
Okay, I want to stealth.
I
Sure.
quickly grab one of the bodies to make sure that this side of the airlock stays open.
Ooh.
What?
So we can get back.
Yeah, but what are you doing with the body?
I'm dragging it so it goes in between the airlock.
Ah, okay.
In the door.
Just roll me a
Yeah.
Starship's
Yeah.
knowledge.
Can we get this door open?
This is...
Okay, just do it for the memes. It's gonna cut the body in half.
In fact, 24.
Yeah, that's... Not quite sure what I asked you to roll. But anyway, yes, you rolled high. Yeah, there's a good chance that might cut the body in half. You open this door.
That would just be funny.
You open
Wait,
in
how
fact,
many doors?
no,
How many doors
yeah.
are there?
3. Well, 4 technically. You open kind of what is effectively 2 doors right next to each other that attach. It's the
Of
center
course.
part of the 2 airlocks for the docking.
Can we open this door too?
And, okay, you open the last door. As you do so, you see into the other ship.
An enemy!
I'm sort of behind him, but trying to keep as quiet as possible so he doesn't ruin anything.
This guy is,
Looking away from us.
no, he is not.
Damn it.
He's walking out of the door here, which I realise is closed and should be open. That is my bad.
So he's looking this way. Nice.
What have I What have I done here? I've buggered everything.
Gav, I've just noticed. You should have went in first just so you can use the catch line. Here's Johnny!
Oh my god.
You should have went first!
I don't have an axe though.
So,
We can get you an axe,
We
probably.
can sort that out for you!
that can be done. Yeah,
That needs to happen!
this guy is
May I ask him a question?
walking out of this room carrying what you can only assume to be some kind of sniper rifle in his hands. And he sort of turns to you and as you open the door, expecting one of his friends, sees it's not his friends, and
I wave at him with my bloody sword.
he pulls up the weapon and sort of points it in your direction. Roll for initiative.
I point over at Lexie, like, shoot at her. She's better.
Yeah, I just go, come on, let's...
Hit me!
I just open myself up ready to take a hit. Just come on, a sort of like a taunt of I bet you can't fucking hurt me.
You can certainly try, right.
Hey, finally a good roll.
I need to make an initiative macro for this game, because that is a thing you can do in Roll20, and I should have done it a million years ago.
Yes, you
Charlissandra gets far too bloody high. That's not even 12, that's Jesus Christ. Okay, Lexie, you
I
get...
mean, we Dutch are known for getting high, apparently, so...
It's true. And Johnny got 12. Okay, Sort descending. Okay, Charlissandra, you are up first. What do you want to do?
Let's see... What was my movement speed? 10. Aha. I just want to run up to him and make 2 attacks.
Okay,
Move to the side so I can actually hit the boss.
that hits. Just go ahead and roll your other... Okay, so 1 hit. As you run up to him, stabbing out with your sword into him.
4.
Nice.
Okay, and if I move this way, I'm not out of his attack range, so he won't take an attack of opportunity, right?
No, it's, yeah, same as D&D, it's base contact.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. These tiles. Yeah, okay, so as you sort of stab into him, he kind of dodges to one side, tries to deflect it away with this large weapon in his hand. But it still sort of grazes across him, and you deal 4 damage to him. Yeah. Okay, that's your turn. Johnny, what do you want to do?
Just a quick question. Lexie's fairly short, isn't she?
Yep. No.
Am I?
I don't think so.
I'm 191, so no.
No,
Oh,
Lexie's pretty tall.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taller than you, Forza, remember. You're 1'5", isn't it, or 1'6"?
I'm 1'7".
1'7", alright. I can still put my arm on your fucking head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lexie's taller
I
than you.
think you should.
No, you cannot.
I'm
Okay.
built like a tank. I'm not just like...
Yes, and Charlissandra's like 3 meters tall, so shush yourself.
Okay. Another
It's true, but
question.
that's slightly different.
You can overcharge.
No,
weapons,
I'm
yeah?
only 2 meters because I was quite a small dragon.
Oh yeah, you're small. You can overcharge some beam weapons.
Well, I'm small. I'm
So
still
no
2 meters.
PX1.
It is overcharged beam is an attack mode they have.
The X1s.
It depends on the weapon. Overcharged beam is the overcharging it. Does an X1 what weapon? What attack modes? No, you have
Pistol.
burst or single shot. You do not have overcharged beam.
Fuck, burst, I'll single shot this bastard.
Okay.
Guess I'll sidestep first.
You realise burst lets you roll your damage every time you score 1 hit, right?
What's that?
Burst.
Burst
Oh,
is
yeah, I
fire.
know. But like,
Every
I don't
one you
think
are
I'm
over
gonna
his AC up to say over his defense up to 6, you deal your damage.
yeah, but didn't that half the damage or something?
Yeah, apparently. That's dumb.
Yeah, exactly. That's.
That's
what
I'm gonna go with it doesn't do that because that's just stupid.
Well, same penalty.
Yeah, it's already got.
Worth. Let's go.
I've just noticed there's also the ARM S6
Bursts.
revolver that's a beam top.
Oh yeah, that's why. A
Shit.
burst is also a +2 instead of a +1.
To hit.
Yes, because it's a shot like a bunch of different lasers flying all over the place. It's very difficult to get out of the way.
That changed entirely. Okay, let's burst this shit.
It didn't. Well, it's just the damage modifier was dumb. It's probably why it exists. But yeah, a lot of guns already have half damages, and that's all
Plus
getting
11.
updated and fixed.
then-
But
So, I draw the second X1. Let's go.
okay,
Can you dual wield?
No, I can't, but I have 2 of them anyway.
okay. So a 23 hits with 3 degrees of success. So roll your damage 3 times.
So 1d6 divided by 2.
Wait, no, hang on. That's 4 degrees of success.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
it's only 3 shots.
No, it's 6 because it's burst, not 3-shot burst, which is the one that you have on non-laser weapons. Burst is different to 3-shot burst. Because burst is a laser thing.
How many d6s do I roll and divide by 2?
4. And this takes 6 ammunition, effectively.
Holy shit.
Or up to the end of your mag,
So
however many.
180.
Yeah, but it does a lot of damage when you hit. That's the point of them.
How?
What?
I'm a pro.
That doesn't look right to me.
I mean, he still did it,
Is it-
right?
4d6 divided by 2, that's what you said.
Yeah, because the X1's... Is the X1 a D6 over 2? What's the X1?
It is a d6 over 2.
It is. Then, yeah, unfortunately, based on the fact that you just rolled 4 2s,
That, Tom, personally, to me, that looks like the Roll20 algorithm fucking up.
no, that's right. 2
Is it?
plus 2 plus 2
Yeah.
plus 2.
Because I know that, but because it's all 2s, sometimes Roll20 does a thing where if you roll too many dice at the same time,
Yeah, it does.
it fucks
Um,
up. So that's what that looks like to me. And Johnny, get your fucking dice out of here.
We'll take the first one.
What?
Roll the other 3 separately. Just... Because, yeah, I have seen it do that far too many times.
Okay, so,
Just
3d6
1d6.
plus 2
Just
divided by 2.
Oh, look at that. That
What?
nice crit. Oh.
That?
Not...
That looks more realistic to me personally.
It also looks better, so I'll
Yeah,
take that.
we'll go with that. Yeah.
Where did the +2 come from? Sorry.
The first
The
two.
first
So
die.
I said take the first two.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay, so... Oh god, right. He takes quite a lot of damage from that. As you sort of pull up your X2 and just... your X1 and just spray out a bunch of lasers. He goes down to not very many hit points. That's not right. Oh, hold on. So, as he takes a bunch of shots all across his chest and torso that melt into him, melt into some of his armour, and begin to actually do some serious damage from what you can tell. Johnny, I think that's your turn.
Can I still say something?
Yeah, you can say something.
Lexie, if you have a chance, let them run a sensor sweep of this ship.
Sorry, them.
The ones we're saving.
Okay, I don't think we can, but okay.
Did you move and take an aim action?
I did not take an aim action.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's why multiple aim actions can be great, because then you get another d6, basically. Lexie, you're up.
I run there
Oh god, okay.
and go for a fucking hit.
Yep, roll for that attack.
Come on, be good, be good.
Nah,
Oh yeah.
ah, bugger. Yep,
And then-
okay.
The second one. Be good. 14, not
No,
so good.
okay, so, roll for damage. It's theoretically possible that he survives this. How do you want to do this?
Well, I sort of run, just sort of jump, slice down, cutting one of his arms off, and then spin round and sticking my scythe right into his head, pinning it against the wall.
Okay. Yeah, as you slice down, his arm sort of falls limp to the ground, and the gun that he was carrying just tung 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 onto the floor. You spin around, slamming your scythe into his skull and just pinning it to the wall, before yanking it out and watching as the body sort of crumples into a pile. That'll take us out of combat time for the now.
Okay, I just want to go back into stealth.
I use
Okay.
the same trick again to look around this corner though.
Yep.
And then this corner here, see no one's in it, and then
Close.
just sort of have a wee look at what this is.
Okay.
Those appear
I
to be containers.
assume these don't notice
They're
me,
just
and I just wanna sign to them like quiet and like to enemies, so something like that.
Okay.
Are they looking away from me?
They appear to be moving. Yes, this one is headed basically in this direction, and this one is going this way, towards the store.
Does it look like I can intercept this one from behind before he reaches that door?
You don't see a door here. Yes, because
I'm
all of...
just checking.
Oh, right, you should see a door there, I think. But none of the doors on this map decided to load in, so... Well, I made it. Why is that? Oh, no, never mind. All of the doors are open. They're supposed to be. That burped up my wrong. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to move up, try to move up behind this guy stealthily.
Before he gets to here, you won't beat him to it. You could try following him into the room, see what you can do.
Yeah,
Don't
I'll
go
do
too
that.
far. Tell us when that door's coast is clear, just quickly. So I can open this door where I am at.
Lexie?
Okay, so,
And yes.
what's the plan, guys? What's happening? Lexie, you're
We need
waiting
to
by
get
the
rid
door.
Can I have a quick look at these boxes? What are they?
Cargo crates, from all you can tell. You'd have to spend time opening them and having a look.
I'll do
that's
that
a
later.
10.
This is our ship now.
10.
Anyway.
What's
Uh,
this? Charlissandra?
I was rolling stealth.
He will notice you with the 10.
Oh,
Crap.
So,
after-
as he reaches about
just
here,
there.
this guy moves, like, up to about there. Charlissandra, as you step round, one of the panels on the floor, so under your weight, and you sort of freeze up and pull back, and the guy looks back, just over his shoulder, sees you, and gonna need you to roll initiative at this
all
point.
of us?
Not, not you two, because you're not alert yet.
Alright. Oh, just... that being said, do you want us to roll initiative for what I would be doing anyway? Because I would be doing something in this room.
Well, didn't you say you were waiting by the door?
No, yeah, that door, I'm sort of trying to see if I could open it quite easily.
I mean... Sure.
Just in case it requires a couple of rolls or something. So, 11.
Johnny, do you want to roll as well?
Yeah, I'll roll. I was also trying to say something to Lexie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
We needed to get to the bridge and disable the pilots as soon as possible.
oh, definitely. But, you know, let's just quickly, slowly work our way through them all, find
No,
out.
slowly. We need to get to that bridge stat.
I need to know where the fucking layout of this thing is, so we know.
Can I
Alright.
roll any starships knowledge or something to have some idea of where the bridge is?
Would I be able to as well?
There's no way for you to tell. You don't know the layout of a military ship, and every ship has its bridge in a different location. There's no uniform standard. They don't... I mean, they tend to be buried deep within the centre of the ship, somewhere.
Okay, so would I be able to access the HoloNet or something to try and get the info?
You are not going to get the info on a ship like this. This is military. In service, you're not going to get schematics or anything of that kind. That much you know.
Well, Tom, you also aren't meant to get a lot of things about military ships and all that, but it all somehow finds a way.
It really
A pirate gets
tends
their
not
hands
to.
on it,
Not
or-
unless you intend to actually go to a data broker. You're not really going to find the schematics of a ship like this.
Fair enough.
There are
Right.
people, you have to go there, they will hand you the physical data. Short of
Fair
that,
enough.
everyone who owns one of these, it's in their interest to keep the damn layout secret. Okay, so, Charlissandra, you are up first. What do you want to do?
Okay. Can I dash over there?
You can sprint, but it is a complex
Can
action.
I then take my bonus action to attack still, or
Um,
one attack?
sure.
Okay. And can I meanwhile text them Jenga or something like that?
You could shout it.
Or is that take an action?
You can't
I'm-
text them, you could shout it, they'd be able to hear you.
The other one, he already noticed me, didn't he? The one in front,
Um,
I guess.
not
It
sure.
would be a loud shout to where you were starting, surely. You would just be a sort of a Jenga and run.
Sure, yeah, let's do that, and then I'll run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you need to, if you want to sprint, you have to roll, I think it's 4d12. And you can move up to that far.
Yeah.
Minimum of your base movement.
12?
Yes. 17.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. So, you run up to him.
Gordon.
Okay, and then I want to do an attack. That doesn't hit.
16. Unfortunately, that misses as you sprint towards the guy, pulling out your sword and you slash out towards him. He sort of dodges back out of the way. And you think, yeah, unfortunately it goes wide.
Rip.
Okay, Lexie.
Right. How easy is it to open this door?
Continues working on the door.
You can open that door pretty easily. Just be a button.
Okay. I send quickly. I send Johnny this a video of someone playing Jenga.
That will be your action.
I would have set a fucking macro up for that. How annoyed he annoyed me last time.
Getting out your
Okay.
data slate, starting to think. You also didn't have time to do it.
Fair enough. I've got my watch though.
You also didn't have time to do it.
Fair enough. I'll open the door then.
Okay, so you slam with your hand into the button and just sort of open that door. Let me just fuck it. I'll just put it down here.
One.
Slide that door open. Yeah.
Ah, I can't quite make it. I'll sprint.
Okay.
No, 29.
Nice.
Fucking hell. In fact, if I can go that far, so 11. What's that? 11. 22.
That's not okay.
Yeah, 2 seconds. I just sprint past him. I'll have a quick look in here. Okay, it's to the quarters.
It's a
Does
rec
that
room
look
from
like
what you can tell.
Rec room, yeah. Thinking that. Get
That
right
guy was
past
just gonna
him,
have a nice
and then
snack
sort of,
and meanwhile.
as I pass him, try and hit him to sort of block him off.
Okay, so you sprint round in front of him, then you slice out with your scythe. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
for an attack.
Would there be an attack of opportunity from the first guy?
There will, yes.
I don't really give a shit. I'll be honest.
Uh,
17 fuck.
17 misses as you skid round in front of him. It appears he sort of anticipates your move and steps back. 25, no, he slashes out at you, but just misses, just barely.
That's
Ow.
the closest that anyone's got as well. Yes!
Okay,
This is the point of me!
And that's an 8 and a 9. Holy fuck.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to roll a 10!
okay. As this one, as this guy, up front of Charlissandra, we'll go with him first. He's going to immediately take an action to slash out at you, Charlissandra, pulling a similar scythe off of his back.
What a dick. That hits me.
Yep, okay, that's a 26. As he slashes out with his scythe, he does... Let's see, it's the first time they've done scythe damage.
1 point.
Damage.
Come on. 1 point.
3
1
points,
point.
4 points of damage as he slashes out his scythe, and you can feel these sort of splinter of shards. He then, as his scythe passes through you, clicks a button on it, and the entire thing shatters, dealing you an additional 4 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
As the entire blade of his scythe just shatters out into you. He drops it to the ground and starts trying to pull out his rifle. And is effectively... Yeah, he pulls out his rifle and sort of readies it. This one, Lexie, is going to attempt to slash out at you.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Haven't seen what the results are, but no.
As he slashes out, it sort of clinks off your armor. Yeah. And he's going to move down there because, sort of take a step back away from you towards the wall as he slashes out towards you. Johnny, you're up.
First and foremost, I'm going to move 5 meters just to get out the door.
Okay.
Looks like you guys are in trouble. Gonna move up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Another 5 meters. And I'm gonna try and snap a shot at the guy closest to me.
Okay. Go ahead and take a shot.
Just a regular shot.
Please just hit me.
Single
Try
shot.
my very best. Single shot, yeah. Oof.
Ooh.
Never
Please
mind.
hit me.
Yeah. As you attempt to take another shot at him but just miss. Firing off, you see one of the console sort of screens in the rec room takes a bit of damage, cracks slightly.
Don't damage them! I fucking want them!
They are built into the wall.
I don't care. This ship is mine now.
Also, you don't see that.
I
Okay.
know, but I hear the crack and the sparks. I
Not
know we've
really.
done something
It's
wrong.
very faint. Charlissandra.
Now, okay, let's try and get another 2 attacks in.
I think that's the first time anyone's ever used a takedown in SNL. All of the test games. 17
Quite possible.
unfortunately misses, and a 14 also unfortunately misses as you slash out at him twice more, but the guy sort of dodges backwards, deflecting one of them off with the side of his gun. Lexie.
First one,
Nope.
19. No.
Nope.
This must be what it feels like to try and hit me.
No, as you slash out at him, both of your strikes just sort of clatter into the floor as he deflects them away with his own scythe.
Can I turn heated blade on when I hit, or
It has to be before. It has to be like on a
has
turn.
to be before?
You can turn it on a turn, or you can turn it off on a turn. You can't do both.
Right, I would have had it on this entire time
Yes.
because I can't hit it and then turn it on. But yeah,
Yes. Okay, so he is going to make one attack at you, Lexie.
oh, I've just noticed it's gone. In fact, because I can only use it for 6 rounds, not 10.
For how many? What?
I can only use it for 6 turns, not 10. It's every 30 seconds it needs to be changed.
Oh right, yeah, 30 seconds. Yeah, so as this guy slashes out at you, and misses quite horrifically. And then this guy is going to attempt to slice at Charlissandra. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Yay. Oh wait, no. No, he's not. He's not going to attempt to slice at you, because he broke his own scythe.
Oh yes.
Oh
we
yeah.
did.
So, what he's going to do instead is he's going to try and put his laser gun to the barrel of your face. Wait. And then take a
Yes.
shot.
To the barrel of my face? What?
Is that the nose?
The
The barrel of the face where your nose is. Your nose.
My snout,
It is
probably.
now.
Nostrils, that's their fucking names.
My snout, probably. Looks
High
a bit
medium,
like a
high
muzzle,
medium,
I
high
guess.
medium, scroll up, scroll
Barrel,
up, scroll up.
not a muzzle.
High medium's -3, I think.
High medium is disadvantage. Good, good, good.
Disadvantage. alright.
Okay. Unfortunately, these guys are, like, real good with their guns. That would hit.
Really?
Oh.
No, it suddenly misses me.
Okay. As he,
What's your AC?
17.
Oh.
Ooh, unfortunately, as he pulls up his rifle, tries to sort of place it against the side of your face, you kind of knock it away, but as you do so, it fires off, and it just sort of clips through one of your wings. And he does not too much damage. I buggered that up quite horrifically. He does 1 damage, never mind. That's not right. He does 1.5 damage, because it's +1, because I'm fucking thick. He does 2 damage.
Anyway, what's the range of a flashbang?
A flashbang would be the same as, like, a grenade, which is the same as a light rocket, so it's, based on the damage, I'm going to say they do 20 damage.
Could I
Because,
throw it? Okay, right. There's
Uh,
no place that I could throw it where it doesn't do damage to one of us either, though.
basically, it does 20 damage. Take away your distance to it in meters squared. Just flat, unresisted. Just does that damage. Stun only, though. Bit of flashbang.
Okay.
Okay, so as he pulls up his gun, just sort of tries to place it to your face, but being a rifle and in melee combat is not doing too well. You just kind of push it aside as it fires off through your wing. He is going to attempt to get away from you because he's not happy about being shot at.
Oh, attack of opportunity?
Yes, as he sort of runs backwards away.
Well, it's not getting
Take down of opportunity?
Not quite, but you can do an attack of opportunity. God, that should be a stupid high-level skill, shouldn't it? Take down of opportunity. Okay,
I assume that hits.
that would hit Lexie. Go ahead.
Just actually, just.
Oh god. Okay, let's see.
Don't attacks do +1
Finally.
damage when you make a crit?
Yes. So that would be 3.
So it does 3 damage. Nice.
I just remembered that myself, in fact.
Yep,
So I think I
same.
do like an extra 3 damage elsewhere.
Yeah, there should have been damage been done elsewhere, but we keep forgetting rules. It's okay.
Yeah.
One of these
Yeah,
days
we've
we'll
done
remember
combat
them.
for a while.
Yeah,
It's like 4 weeks for it? No, 8 weeks for us or some bullshit.
quite a while, yeah.
We did it like week 2, and since then, there's been multiple weeks that we haven't done it.
You guys were supposed to come to this combat like 3 weeks ago.
We were?
Yeah, it wasn't this. It was the same people. It was just set out in a different place. You were supposed to do it in the station, but you guys never came to it.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Oh, we just kept on going. Yeah, but we could do that, but
Let's
that's not
watch.
a good idea. Let's do it that way and just watch and just
Yeah, you kind of just sort of watched as everything happened.
really squishy though. So
Do. What? Yes, Max. Johnny, it's your turn.
Seeing as he starts making his way out of here, I'm gonna try and stop him from making his way out of here. I'm gonna level the barrel and try and take a butt shot.
Go for it. Get him good.
would it not be easier to move a bit closer?
Nah, he's still within the range.
He's
close
within range.
bracket.
You can just take an aim.
That is.
Go for
then-
bust. Go for bust. Do it.
Can you aim
It's
on a
plus
burst?
one.
Yes.
I need to mathematics. I get a
Overcharge
plus
beam,
one from
burst,
short range.
3-shot burst, and single-shot burst are the only ones you can aim.
Okay. Okay, I can't actually do anything because I have one shot, so I'm gonna do a single shot for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Plus one from the
Single
range.
shot.
You
plus
can
one
actually
from
do-
aim. Can I do
Yeah, no, single shot.
mathematics, please?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Plus one from range, plus one from single shots.
He's got a
5 'cause I'm
calculator.
pro, plus 2 from the gun. Is that
Plus a lot.
that does not add up?
It's plus 10, isn't it?
Yeah, also be plus 10. Fuck it.
How the fuck can range get a plus 10, but I can't get a
There.
plus 10 in melee?
That's gnarly. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll some damage. Because...
There we go. Ooh, that's a good damage too.
Ooh. As...
Right,
yeah,
that's why they don't do damage.
yeah, range weapons don't do that much damage. Well, actually, you just walked past one of the highest damaging weapons in the game. As you fire off into him, and you see the laser burst sort of like splashing across his back as he sprints away. Or sprints. Kind of runs away, sees Lexie, and is like not sure which way to go. As he sort of stops for a moment, you take your shot, just splash him with lasers, which begin to sort of melt some of his armor and his flesh. It's quite horrifically smelling.
He sees me. He sees Lexie. He's like, fuck.
Pretty much.
He's the tank. So
I
that
just
the one
wanna
is
run up
wanting
behind
to
him
hit.
again and make
Okay.
a couple of attacks.
Go for it.
That hits, I assume,
Yeah, that hits.
and that doesn't.
That doesn't. Okay, go ahead and roll me some damage. Do not do.
Six. Fuck.
Can you
Oh,
reroll
I
that?
can reroll. Yes.
Yes.
3.
Nice.
Not too bad.
As you deal 3 damage to him, as you sort of run up behind him and just slash out at him, slicing him across the back again. Yeah, it's still not terribly deep, not doing too much damage to him yet, but he's not looking too good. He's
Okay, first one.
just approaching the end of his stun.
Second one. First hits.
Guys, there's a
next
macro.
hits.
The first one hits, yeah.
I know that, but the macro means I need to type in 7 every time. That one means I don't.
I mean, yeah, but also the macro separates them nicely. So, that hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage for the first one, and you can re-roll that.
Yeah.
3, so that's 4 damage? Correct.
Is it? Oh yeah, 4.
Nice. As you slice out into him, he tries to sort of block it with his own scythe, but as it sort of cuts across him, it just kind of gouges into his armor somewhat.
Right.
He's going to immediately attempt to retaliate. And
Go.
doot. No.
I'll be honest. I try and let him hit me. So that's a -4 to my defense. Still 23. No.
Nice.
Man.
I stopped letting my agility just stop trying to move out the way. Still doesn't fucking hit.
You're just
My-
beating on your armor, and
like-
not getting through.
Yeah, this is the point of me. Like, this is why I need heavy armor.
Oh god.
Just
That's plus 3.
By the way, what would medium armor give me for defense if I get some?
if you get the full set, it's
quite a lot.
+2, 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 11. Plus 13.
How much?
13.
So that would make my base defense 30?
30.
Not your base defense, but your defense would be 30. Something.
yeah,
It
but no,
makes
my
it
base
something stupid, yeah.
How
Holy
do you
fuck.
get plus 30?
I got 17 right now.
Why do you have 17?
15 base, I think, and then like +2 from the knife I have.
Yes. She has a feat that gives her a knife when using her
Assassin tank.
blade in offhand. Gives her a +2 to AC.
I'm
me-
a
Is there
assassin tank.
any way for me to boost my AC?
You can get you can get the same
I don't use knives
Perk.
though.
get a knife, get the same perk. It doesn't actually do anything. It's just holding it in your offhand. It'll let you do it.
I need 2 hands for my scythe though. It's
That's
just
true.
one weapon.
Yeah.
Like sort of as the sort of tank. Surely there's
Swords.
a way for me to boost mine.
Swords don't do as much damage, but they do get that, which is kind of how that works. Yes, they can do that. So it's 3 plus 4, so that's 7 plus 8, 9 plus. What is the range on this? I am just doing maths.
Oh, is this the gun guy?
The
as well?
range on this is that. So it is plus. What did I just say? Plus 7. Okay. This is against Charlissandra, but it is at disadvantage.
Let's see.
23 or 23. Charlissandra, what's your AC?
17.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. That was a burst shot. Which makes that all 6 degrees of success. What is... This is going to hurt.
Just roll it already.
Hang on, I'm looking up the exact 1d6 plus
Which one is
1
it?
ode. Oh my god, okay.
66 over 2, isn't it?
Depends on the weapon he's using.
The next one, I think.
X2.
Oh, X. Oh, there's a
Six.
rifle.
That's +1 at the end there
Yep.
for a hit.
That's not nice. Okay.
That takes
fucked
me,
that up. You have fucked that up.
Have I?
Yes, the bracket's in the wrong place.
oh, thank God.
Yes, I have. Of course I have. So hang on.
Thank God. That would have taken me 3 points below my
12
HP, even.
It's 12 points, Tom.
Hmm?
12 points.
Yeah, 12. Okay, so that is...
That takes me out of my stun and 2 of my hit points.
Well, it doesn't. It's only 12. You only take 12 damage.
Yeah, but I had 10 stun.
How do you have 10 stun?
I was already down 10.
Why were you down 10?
I got hit 3 times.
You did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't been tracking it on the roll 20.
I got hit.
Yeah,
8,
you did.
I got
You did.
hit. Yeah.
So that takes you 2 off of your HP, right?
Yeah.
Down. Ooh, ouch. So, as he, in a sort of a desperate act,
Would
pulls
I need
back.
to make a save.
Oh god, yeah, you do. It's a Constitution
What's
saving
that?
throw.
Oh God, I got a -2 on that.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay. As out of desperation, this guy pulls back and sort of sprays across you with laser fire. That sort of cuts through your armor, cuts through you, and just knocks you down as you begin sort of taking far too much damage. The pain and the intense feeling of dying hits you, and you fall back unconscious.
Crap.
Johnny, you're up.
How much of an action is it to reload?
I think it's a simple action.
Oh, so I can reload and burst this shithead. Hang on.
I think it depends on the weapon, but yeah, with that it would be a simple action.
The next one.
Actually,
So,
I've got this written down. I mean, Go for it. I think that's it. Let me just check.
It's an energy crystal, C1.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
gonna
simple
eject the
action.
empty energy crystal, slap in the new one, and just really gonna hip fire burst this bastard.
Okay.
Or at least try. Hang on, when does stress start doing weird stuff? Okay, what does it do again? It's like a minus
Stress
1 to...
point 2 does something.
It's like
I
after
wouldn't go
2.
for combat.
After 2 you get a -1 to all logic and int rolls, and then after 3 you get a -1 to all perception, tech, logic and int rolls.
Okay, not stressing this.
It's down to 5 where it becomes a problem in combat. You get -2 to dex and agility.
Yeah, but like,
It takes a while
my
to get.
my mind is my good stuff, so no thanks.
It's logic and int, yeah.
I'm gonna try and burst this guy. Shit.
You can absolutely stress it if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go for it. Watch him roll 4 1s in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, make your attack.
Fuck off. It's not worth it, guys. Don't stress.
Is that 2 16s?
Yes, that is 216.
exact same
And it's the exact same roll as well.
Just out of curiosity, do that again.
Who the fuck is phoning me?
If you can get this
no.
again.
Yeah. Do I get a crit?
Okay, you don't get it again. I was just... Have you broken Roll20? No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Can he take that 23?
I mean, if you want to take another point of stress,
That's just pure bullshit.
but well, no, you'd have to roll again.
Do it.
You can't know and then
Do it. No balls. Do it.
theoretically
No,
you can keep.
I'm not doing it again.
Okay, as you spray up the side of the corridor around him, but you don't manage to hit him. Just as he kind of ducks out of the way. Yeah, you melt holes into the wall around him. Not quite hitting him. Charlissandra is unconscious for the moment. Lexie, you're up.
Right. First hit.
Misses.
I'll roll the second one, then decide what I'm doing with the first one. I'll stress the first one, I think. The exact same. Fuck's sake. Stress is pointless.
What?
How?
What?
Okay, I'm sure. What?
I am. What?
What?
Roll20 is recording us. It's that simple.
Yeah, no, it's not me that's just getting a bit confused by this bullshittery here.
Yeah, that's actually.
So the damage
Anyway.
is 6.
You do 6 damage to him with the first time.
Okay, I'm
Second
stressing that. Let's see.
What the fuck?
Oh no, it doesn't. But I wasted that roll though. Fuck me.
Was
Yeah,
that
you wasted the roll.
Oh, it was the first time critical.
No, we've had 2 of them. Never
Can I
have been
use-
anything good. They've
Oh,
always been the test rolls.
Can I save that roll?
that's not quite how this works. I tell you what,
Look.
I'll give you a bonus point for it. Why not?
What does that
Shit,
do?
you've not been giving out bonus points ever.
I haven't, because they're not actually, like, particularly implemented in this. They're implemented in the next version more properly.
Okay, so what does a bonus point do?
You can choose one roll before you roll to give yourself +10 to it.
Oh. Nice.
I think it does, like, a few other things. I don't exactly remember. The
You
rules are
can
in the
spend
next version. They're
well,
not actually in this version, I don't think.
You
Well-
can spend them to get certain perks, etc.
Yes, you can convert them into, like, XP, I think.
Proficiency was-
It's 10 of them to gain proficiency in something.
or
Right,
was
the-
it was one, so-
It was...
but anyway.
I think it was proficiencies. I write rules very badly. Anyway, we should shortly be moving over to the new rule system, where actually everything isn't completely buggered. So,
Completely, just mostly.
next up, this Mark, who just got shot at by Johnny, is unable to do that again, so he is just going to shoot at Johnny this time. It would
Time to die.
be... Whoa, that's not right. This one, okay. 11 meters from you. That puts him in And he is... It's high medium, isn't it? Because he's next thingy, so... oh, Jesus, what is... It's normally not this bad, because normally you're supposed to write this shit down for each of your weapons, but I didn't do that, because I'm bad. 100 meters. 100, 50, 25. So he's in... He is
Yeah,
just...
he's in short range.
Yeah, he's high medium. Okay, he's short range. And he gets +7, +8, because he can do that. I apologise. +8 push. He is in short range, so he gets -1 to +7. Okay. There we go.
Okay, I've got a plan.
17. Does that hit?
Does the attacker take it or does the defender take it?
Attacker does.
Then he hits.
As he does 3 damage as he fires off his weapon in your direction. The other one is just going to make an attack at Lexie.
No.
And fail horrifically.
I just saw those numbers. No.
Johnny, you're up.
Right, I'm going to try and return the favor in kind real quick.
Go for it.
Just aiming at single shots.
Please tell me
Get
no.
closer than about 4 or 5 meters.
Yeah,
Far
no, I don't
behind.
intend to get closer. There we go.
That hits.
Oh, for the love of...
Do you not have a park to re-roll it, or is that not?
Of course I don't.
That only works for melee weapons.
Laser.
As you fire off another hit, you sort of glance him across the helmet, and you crack open his visor, which he has to sort of pull up. You see this kind of, this Dulac guy that's kind of a bit beat up looking. Mid-60s, you'd say. So not too old. Holding his rifle, kind of scared looking, and on the verge of consciousness. He's got 1 stun left.
Okay. This is going to be really overkill then. How's the guy looking in front of me?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, when you hit him, you knocked him down all of his stun out. He needs to make
so
a
he's
save.
down.
No, he needs to make a save.
Right, that ruins my fucking plan.
He does make a save.
He does, okay.
He is still
Right,
conscious.
I'm gonna whack him.
Go for it. That misses.
That did.
That hits.
Does.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
No, that was the wrong one. Although I wish that was my damage.
Not quite.
4?
4, okay. Yeah, as you slice into this guy, cut like sort of half disemboweling him, you see this sort of brackish, why do I keep saying that? This kind of thick blue blood begin billowing out of his chest. He's pretty badly injured. He needs to make his save again, because he took damage. Yeah, no. And with that, he collapses.
I walk to him.
Okay.
And just make sure that the full RGBness just sort of starts lighting up. So he just sees the colours on the wall and turns round to see me walking towards him.
He does turn around to see you walking towards him. And he's going to... he will reload his gun.
He's going to shit himself.
Probably. He's going to reload his gun. Just kind of kicking the crystal off to one side, which sort of clatters against the wall. And then slams another one in, pulls it up, and he's going to attempt to burst shot you as well.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know this is going to go very badly for him.
Okay.
Oh, it definitely is.
Look me giving a fuck.
Does he get disadvantage for being in melee?
He does.
Yes. Disadvantage against me.
Yeah, he's not gonna hit you.
Gets
I
that
mean,
to
never
his
say
roll.
never.
No. There's no point even rolling the next one, Tom.
There is. No. Okay.
No.
So, as he fires off, missing you just about, as you walk towards him, a number of shots clanging off, well, not clanging off, but sort of like burning away, or attempting to burn away at your armor, and then like splashing across the door behind him.
I lean in and just whisper in his ears. Toasty.
Johnny, you're up.
I'm just gonna walk towards the guy, keeping my pistol trained on him menacingly, and I'll shout out to him, "You're gonna tell us where the bridge is, or you're gonna die where you stand."
He spits on Charlissandra. Puh, fuck you.
By me.
Can I
Because
still
you're next to
fire?
him. Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
So is
absolutely.
Lexie.
Yeah, so's Lexie.
He's facing Johnny when he says that. Charlissandra's to his left. Which is, puh.
Damn it.
All I'm gonna say is, Johnny, you're the nice one.
That hits.
Okay, I'll leave. I'm afraid he's not gonna be conscious when you kill him, though.
Oh, but that makes it even more
That's
fun.
gnarly.
I
0.
imagine we're having this conversation in front of him.
Probably.
Just
Make the safe. Make the bloody safe.
Son of a bitch.
save, alright.
Rolled a super critical.
Not against me.
He's gonna die.
So, as you fire off
I
into
think that hits.
26 hits, yeah. As you fire off into the guy, he sort of takes it like a champ, not even giving a damn. Lexie, go ahead and roll for damage.
Kill him.
5. How do you want to do this?
No, that's 4.
Yeah.
No, that's
I've already
5.
plus the 1.
Oh, okay, well that's 4. Either way, how do you want to do this?
You should have
Make
told
it
us.
slow.
I lean in, go, you should have told us. Put it into his arm and slowly, just slowly stop peeling his leg, just the skin, right the way up. Just slowly into the center. And just stop just before I was about to kill him. And just go, you really should have. Now, where is it? Does he respond? Just keeping him on
He's
the
sort of-
brink.
He's gonna just spit in your face. Just a bunch of sort of
Push
blood
it.
just coughs up and you... and he
I
collapses.
just tap it and he just...
Yeah.
I take it out and throw his body next to the other one. Just so the face... Just throw it out the way. And then have a wee look at Charlissandra to see how I can get her up.
Okay. What is to do? It would be roll a survival check.
Johnny, what's your survival?
You're the one who said you wanted to do it, you have to roll it.
Fuck. I've done this before. I forgot. 5.
You're not quite sure how to help Charlissandra?
You're the one in charge of this.
Get out the way.
I go over to this guy and try and get him to wake up.
I'll
Okay.
just effectively try first aid.
Roll a
Yeah.
survival.
Do you want me to roll a survival for my guy?
Yeah, both of you.
Let's just put it this way. I'm not being
Hey,
gentle with this
19.
guy.
Nice.
18.
Nice. Yeah. Johnny, it looks like she's kind of going to be out for a bit. You stabilize her. You kind of... You think you might be able to sort of wake her up, but she's not going to be in a particularly good way.
Lexie.
Then you wake her up.
Yep. I've got my guy
Contact-
away.
Contact the Ask
Charlissandra,
if the ship's flown off yet.
you gain 1 stun and regain consciousness.
Okay.
Lexie, the one you wake up, you sort of... yeah, you try and wake him up.
I'm not gentle.
You're not
I'll
gentle.
probably do another hit point of damage to him, but I get him awake.
Oh, okay. You do 1 hit point of damage to him? You think
Yeah.
you get him awake? Just as he begins to wake up, he just sort of coughs up some blood, collapses and dies.
Oh, is he that
He
low?
had 1 hit point.
Okay, I wouldn't have done that then. Can I retcon that then? Not realising he was that close. Sure, I thought I had done no damage to him. Oh
no,
shit, no I did. I forgot I did.
Yeah, no, you did a lot of damage to him.
I can't retcon that, can I?
No. I mean, he
Fuck.
wouldn't have told you anyway. Just,
Really not? Alright.
oh, fuck no. Anyway, that has been
Lexie.
the extraordinarily long part. So, this
Right.
is where we're going to leave it for now. We're going to have our break, because we were supposed to have a break, like, an hour ago.
Ages ago.
This encounter
Yeah.
took slightly longer than I was expecting. So, we will be back in the next part, if we're back in the next part. Anyway, catch you in the next part. Don't listen to Gav!